Hi guys, so one very important interview question in Java software engineering is whether Java is platform independent or not, and you need to be able to explain this. So let's go into this. So Java is a platform independent programming language, and we will explain why by first having a look at the platform dependent programming language, which is for example C++. So in C++ we have here some example file which is a car, so it's a class file car.cpp. CPP is the ending of the C++ file. And then we have a C++ compiler, and the compiler is transforming this file into assembler code. And assembler code is basically the programming language that your laptop understands. So it's based and dependent on your processor, right? So if you have a Windows computer and this Windows computer has an x64 processor, it's different than when you compile it for a MacBook, for example, who has an M2 processor. So this code that you compile from a Windows to a MacBook is not interchangeable. You cannot compile it on a Windows machine and then take this code and run it on a MacBook. It will not work. And this means that C++ is basically platform dependent. It depends whether you are developing on Windows, for example, or on MacBook. And this has a problem because this puts the responsibility to you. So you as a developer are responsible for taking care that your code is running on Windows and on MacBook. So you have to compile it 2 times. So let's compare it now with Java, because Java is platform independent. But how is this platform independency reached? So here we have a car.java file, so it's the same as we have in C++. And then of course we have here also now our compiler. And our compiler is not transforming the Java class into assembler code for our processor, but rather it's transforming it in something which is called bytecode. And the difference here is that this is bytecode. So it's not relevant what kind of processor you have, but it's rather relevant for your JVM. JVM is something that you need to have on your computer so that it can execute Java. So this means that we have, for example, a Windows machine and a MacBook machine. And every of these machines need to have their JVM installed, and then it can run basically this Java code, which is the car.class file. But you don't have to compile it for 2 different systems. The JVM is taking care of this. And this is what makes Java platform independent. So this is very nice because the responsibility of running the Java code is not put to you as a developer, as we can see here for the developer responsibility here in C++, but it's rather put to the host machine. So every host machine needs to have run a JVM instance, and once it has a JVM instance, you can basically push your Java code at any machine. And this is why it's made and it's called and labeled platform independent.